Okay, let's see in the next video how these compressors work. Every motor works in the following way. It is fed in a certain way that produces an electromagnet. In fact, if I make electrons pass through a metal as a core, that metal will become a magnet with a positive and negative pole, depending on the side to which the electrons circulate. On one side it will have more electrons, and on the other side it will have less. And that will then create an electromagnet with a positive and negative pole. If I turn the power around, what I do is polarize it in reverse. If I had another magnet, I could attract it with these electromagnets that I am creating through electrons, as we are seeing in the video. This is how any motor works. In an alternating current motor, these times are being given to it by the frequency of the alternating current that enters the home. But a controlled three-phase motor, such as one of the inverter air conditioners, has 3 points, 1, 2, and 3, through which the electrons enter and make them circulate through the different coils. We will see in this video how it shows us how this rotation is produced. If I make the electrons circulate at different times, I will make it turn faster or slower. And that is what the IPM does. It is doing that circulation of electrons from one side to the other, from one side to the other. In the video you will see in detail how the IPM does this. Although it is simple, the important thing is that you understand how a motor works. Let's see a more complex one. And again we have 3 phases out of phase in time, that is, they do it at different times their entry and exit of electrons. As you could see, this is how a 3-phase motor works. We have 2 ways to configure it. One is like this, which is in the triangle configuration, which has more final speed, but less start torque. And then we have the star configuration, which is in which all the coils are joined at one point, so the circulation is always produced in 2, which is a way to configure that has greater start torque, but lower final speed. 3-phase motors have these 2 ways to be configured. The third cable is left unused. It is the one that is used as the Hall effect sensor, because the third cable has a coil that is not energized. And as this coil works like a motorcycle pump, as we have been talking about, all the coils work like this. What it will do when it is energized, but with a little magnetization, is to finish discharging that magnetization in the cable that is left free. Then, the IPM detects it and can know at what point there is an empty point and know if the motor is or is not rotating properly. The third cable is used as a rotation sensor. Through this video you were able to see how a motor works. Now we will see how this is produced in an IPM to make a motor rotate at a different speed. Let's go to that. Please leave a comment if you have any questions.